So the Moors Millions Stayers Handicap next. Qualifier leg 3. 3 mile 5 furlongs, 0 to 140. Handicap chase. Number 1 is 16 Co. 2 City Press. 3 Crisscross. 4 Numero Preach. 5 is Dan City Blue. 6 is Applaud. 7 Lillette. 8 is Silver Horsey McHorseface. 9 is Baylor Money. 10 Velvet Dream. 11 Around DBX. 12 is Antoella. 13 Rumble Down Lad, 14 Melbourne Cup King, 15 Biotech Stallion, 16 Boddenham, 17 Broadcast News, 18 is Palisator, 19 is Tartan Tyrant, 20 is Arietta Picton, 21 Ponting, 22 Half Sovereign, 23 Bryanster and 24 Grey Skies. So, big field, big fences. Let's expect some thrills and spills as they come down to this first one. A few known front runners in this. A lot of them ran against each other on the first week of the season as well. 16 Co coming out the winner there, but of course they're not at level weights anymore, and it's the known front runners Applaud and 16 Co on the inside that are taking them along, with Numero Preach at the centre of the track. And it's probably just Numero Preach that leads, actually, from 16 Co in the green and Applaud in the yellow. Then comes Antoella and Broadcast News as they come to this second, and they all stream over that one safely, filled back to Palisator at the back. So they sort themselves out in these big fences. Oh, and they've lost one there. In fact, we've lost 2. Broadcast News and Velvet Dream have both gone. So 2 out of the race already, and the loose horses are right in the middle of the pack as well. So that could lead to the more drama later. But Numero Preach up the centre of the track is in the lead as they come to this next one. Oh, we've lost another one there. That's Melbourne Cup King's gone this time, crashing fall. And Numero Preach leads in the blue with the white sleeves up the centre of the track from Applaud and Antoella on the near side. 16 Co made a mistake there in 4th. So the jumping really is a bit shoddy at the minute as they make their way to this next one. And Numero Preach on his own on the far side leads. Looking back through the field with no more casualties, but Applaud and Antoella on the inside, then 16 Co, and Applaud this time didn't jump it brilliantly, as we see the back markers train over that one. And Numero Preach, Antoella, Applaud. Tartan Tyrant has moved up now, 16 Co drops back a little bit. Crisscross is alongside that one as they jump the next. And I think we've lost another one there. We have indeed. Around DBX has gone this time, and that was being touted as a Gold Cup horse earlier in the season, so that's another one that's out of the race. So the field down already, 4 out, and it's Numero Preach, Antoella, Applaud and 16 Co from Crisscross and Boddenham. Then comes Tartan Tyrant, Silver Horsey McHorseface is getting closer, then Dan Silly Blue, City Press on the outside, then Ponting and Rumble Down Lad, Baylor Money, Half Sovereign, Biotech Stallion, then Lillette, Bryanster, Grey Skies, Arietta Picton and finally Palisator. So, 19 furlongs still to go, and the Numero Preach on the outside of the track is in the lead from Antoella and Applaud on the inside, with 16 Co just behind them. Then comes Tartan Torrent in the purple as they come to the next. And for that one they go. A slow jump at the back, and Palisator is just a little bit outpaced at the minute. And Numero Preach is taking them along. Still from Antoella, Applaud. Tartan Tyrant's the one that's getting considerably closer on the outside. 16 Co's improving. Applaud made a mistake there as well. And the picture's gone to a long shot there for a second, and we see Numero Preach in front still from Antoella, 16 Co and Tartan Tyrant. Then Applaud, Boddenham in the blue, Crisscross is in the red with the blue sleeves, then Silver Horsey McHorseface as they jump the next. All safely over that one. And they've still got a good 11 fences to jump as they come past the stand now and over that one. They will just pretty much unchanged. There have been no more casualties. Tartan Tyrant has pushed right up now to challenge Numero Preach on the far side. That's the first time Numero Preach has had any company, but on the near side 16 Co has come to head that side of the field with Antoella just behind. Silver Horsey McHorseface is getting considerably closer, and Applaud has just dropped back a bit on the inside as they take that next one. All over that one, okay. And I think we're losing one at the back there, pulling up. Looks like Biotech Stallion is going to call it quits for the day as they stream over that next one. And it's Antoella and 16 Co on the inside, Numero Preach and Tartan Torrent on the outside. Then back to Applaud in the yellow, Bodenham, Silver Horsey McHorseface over that next one. Chris Cross is still up there as well. Field still trails back to Lillette and Palisator. We've only got a little over 10.5 furlongs to go now, and Numero Preach will come into this next one in the lead from Tartan Tyrant as they jump that one. We'll circling over that one again. Let's check the ones out of the race. Broadcast news around DBX, Biotech Stallion, Velvet Dream and Melbourne Cup King. Over that next one, Tartan Tyrant might have just shown in the lead there, and Sylvie McHorseface just makes a mistake and drops back a little bit. And this next one, big fence again there, and some big leaps. Tartan Tyrant on the outside with Numero Preach, 16 Co still there on the inside, a big top weight. Over that next one they go. Antoella is still up there. Ponting is one that's come from nowhere now to suddenly be in with a squeak up the front, and so is Rumble Down Lad. Silver Horsey McHorseface is still there. Applaud dropping back a bit. Dan City Blue and Bodenham's also dropped back a little bit. City Press and Chris Cross are still close enough if good enough as they swing round now past the 7 furlong pole. And Tartan Tyrant opening up by a length to Numero Preach and 16 Co. Rumble Down Lad is now going really well in 4th. Applaud is still there in 5th. The pace hasn't been particularly hot, so there's still plenty of chances. Dan City Blue still up there as well, as is Chris Cross. Anna Yet to Picked On is one towards the back we haven't mentioned much, but he's still in there with a chance. And Numero Preach and Tartan Tyrant with Dan City Blue now coming through well, and it's Dan City Blue that now shows in the lead up the centre. 16 Co plugs away on the rail with Applaud, and Dan City Blue at the next. Good jump. We'll stream over that one, and it's Dan City Blue. Palisade has gone at the back as well. Oh, that's just gone, or it went earlier, but Dan City Blue in the lead. Chris Cross has moved into second, and the grey on the outside there. Grey Skies has come from absolutely nowhere. At that one, oh, it's a mistake by Dan City Blue. That one, that was a bad mistake, and that's given Grey Skies a bit of an initiative on the outside. Grey Skies now coming down to challenge Dan City Blue with just over 2 furlongs to go. Tartan Tyrant is still there. Chris Cross is still there. The one that's making real eye-catching progress is Anna Yet to Picked On, but it's Grey Sky in the lead at the second last, and Grey Sky jumped through that a little bit. Dan City Blue made another mistake, and Tartan Tyrant is now getting up on the outside. Grey Skies and Tartan Tyrant one to jump. 3 miles and 5 furlongs they've raced, and these two are neck and neck at the last. Over it they go, and Tartan Tyrant is back in the lead again. Tartan Tyrant is going to pull away and win this. Tartan Tyrant from in second, Grey Skies. Anna Yet to Picked On was third. Rumble Down Lad fourth. Then Silver Horsey McHorseface and Bryanster. And the field trailing back to Ponting, who's the last one to finish. But that was a great performance from Tartan Tyrant for John's Jumpers. Grey Skies' mistake at the last may have cost him. Anna Yet to Picked On's ran on well to finish third. A drama-filled race and a win for Tartan Tyrant.